Section 2.6, Intro to Circles. Take a moment, think about how do we draw or create a circle? Well, hopefully you said that we have a center point and we have a certain radius. And every point is that distance from the center point. Okay, so not my best circle. Let's try that again. It's as if we had a pen on a piece of string. We put one end of the string at the center and then use that string to draw our circle. So every single point on the circle is the same distance from the center. And that distance to our center is the radius. We usually label it with length r. Well, now let's put a circle on the Cartesian plane. For simplicity's sake, we'll put the center at 0, 0. And we know that our circle has a radius of r. Well, what we see is that every point on our circle has an ordered pair associated with it, where the x is this value, the y is this value. Can you think of a relationship between x, y, and r? What we see is that from the Pythagorean theorem, x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Well, what if we move the point over here? This is still r. We have y. We have x. Now I know that the x over here is negative, but what happens when we square a negative number? It becomes positive, so we can still use that value of x. And in fact that we find no matter where we put any point on the circle, x squared plus y squared will always equal r squared. But what happens if the center of the circle is no longer on the origin? Well, that was unfortunate. Let's redraw our circle. This time, we'll make the center this blue point here. So center has, we'll say, the point h, comma 0. Well, we still get the same relationship. Well, not quite, but we'll look at it. Okay. We know that that x refers to this entire segment here. But the length we want is really the length x minus where this center point is, h. And y in this situation is still y. So now the relationship is x minus h squared plus y squared equals r squared, which is great. But what happens if we even mess with the center point more? It's no longer on that x-axis. What happens when we move our center point out here? At h comma k. So the x value is h and the y value is k. We can still draw our circle, a really bad circle. I'll just put the circle here.